Well, hello and welcome. My name is Rachel O'Mara, and I will be your breathwork bestie for the next hour as we dive into an amazing session around being more successful with a meditative breathwork session called "It is Safe for Me to Move Out of My Comfort Zone in Order to Grow." And we can just shorten that to, it is safe for me to move out of my comfort zone. So much of us wants to stay safe. And when we resist growth, when we want to stay within our comfort zone, we know that's not where the magic happens, right? The magic happens outside the comfort zone. Some of our best experiences can happen there. So our mantra for today is, it is safe for me to move outside of my comfort zone in order to grow. You could add that in if you like. It is safe for me to move out of my comfort zone in order to grow. Let's just say that a few times out loud, just to ground ourselves as we arrive here. And I will guide you through that. It is safe for me to move out of my comfort zone. It is safe for me to move out of my comfort zone. Yeah, really feel into this one more time. It is safe for me to move out of my comfort zone. Nice. So you can recite this mantra 2, 3, or even 5 times, or even 10 times out loud, or quietly to yourself to help you move into this space. You could put a hand on your belly, on your stomach. This is a very powerful energy center that can help you connect with your courage. So let's try it one more time, putting one hand on your stomach. It is safe for me to move out of my comfort zone. And just notice if that feels any different at all for you. And I invite you to have a journal handy if you would like to journal after this. I invite you to try that if it's something that you'd like to reflect upon. Maybe you'll get some insights or messages that you'd want to write down. That's all good. And one more thing I want to share about this mantra is, we all know being in the comfort zone is great because we feel pretty good there. However, our energy, our world can stagnate if we stay there too long. We might feel bored or despondent, and it shows up in different ways. So physically, maybe we feel run down or tired or drained, just not that much different, and maybe we're lagging a little bit there. Spiritually, we can feel like we've lost our zest for life, or we feel despondent or even apathy. Emotionally, we feel really comfortable, but we are afraid. So fear kicks in. And then we resist the fear and we stay where we are. So this is a mantra to get excited again, to know that you can move out of your comfort zone. Maybe you have a challenge in front of you, and maybe you can think of that now so that you can kind of know your comfort zone can expand to include that challenge and come out the other side. Life is meant to be an adventure. And we all know and have probably related that anything we've experienced in our lives that's brought us great joy and best times may have been outside our comfort zones. So this mantra reinforces that feeling of safety that we can create for ourselves to release any fears that are also at play, and ultimately feel more safe, feel more confident, so that you can move forward in ways in your life that feel really good for you. Are you ready? I know I am. So I invite you to just simply get your space comfortable for this session. If you'd like to lie down, awesome. And you can also stay seated. It's really about what works for you. And just honor yourself for being here today. Maybe you give yourself a little hug, holding your arms, thanking yourself for being here today, taking the time to step outside your comfort zone and to grow through breath work. This takes courage and strength in itself. So I acknowledge you for being here. And remember, we are all the healers. Each of us are the healers. You are the healer for you. And know that you are safe here. The intention, potentially you might have a unique intention. And if you've got your journal handy, I invite you to write down your intention for this session. It might just be the mantra. I am safe to move outside my comfort zone. I am safe to move outside of my comfort zone. But maybe there's a specific challenge you want to name as well. Something you've been longing to do or ready to do, but just haven't taken that step. Go ahead and document that. And as you write it, know that you are signaling to your brain and to the universe that you are ready for growth and something outside your comfort zone that can serve you. So as we get settled, when you take a moment now that you've journaled, go ahead and get comfortable where you are. And if it feels good for you to just relax, I will go through the breath pattern that we will be working with now. So we'll start off with the 2-part halo active breath, and I will be guiding you through this, which is an inhale through your nose and an exhale through your mouth. You can hear it audibly. If you were right next to someone who was breathing in this way, they would be able to hear you and you would be able to hear them. So just go ahead and practice this a few times with me. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Beautiful. And then we're going to move into the triactive breath. And the triactive breath is a 3-part breath where you inhale 2 parts. So it's in your belly and up through your chest and then out in 1 exhale. So it sounds like this. You can choose to breathe in, or you can choose to breathe in your nose or in your mouth. It's really up to you. And through the nose is a little less intense. So you can try that if you are able. So again, the triactive breath is breathing first through the belly and then moving that breath up to the chest, inhaling and then exhaling all together through the mouth. So go ahead and practice this one with me too, the triactive. If you'd like to make it more intense, you can go faster. If you'd like to make it lighter, you can simply relax the breath and go back to the halo active. Then we'll practice a few holds, meaning we're at the top of our breath and I'll cue you to hold that inhale and maybe exhale when you are ready or when I allow that time. But again, follow your body, follow your breath. And exhaling, you can do a bottom hold, which will just hold the exhale before you breathe in again. So let's practice that one. We can inhale to a top hold. We'll practice both. Inhaling. Top hold here, no breathing. And then when your body is ready, just allow it to follow the cues to exhale. And then hold the bottom breath. So we're actually doing a double hold right here, but just feeling that, that's called a bottom hold. And then inhale normal breathing here as you begin. All right, we might do a few different rounds of those, but that's all we're going to look at. And I will cue you, so no need to remember this. All right. Well, go ahead and get situated, whether you're lying down, and if it feels good for you to just keep your palms to the sky. Close your eyes if that feels good for you. And just normal breathing here. Just allow your body to be held by the earth, feeling gravity's pull. Allow gravity to be pulling down through your body as you do a scan from the very top of your head down through your head and through to your eyes and your jaw. Maybe you move your jaw a little bit, releasing any tension. You could take your hands, just a couple fingers, and massage where your jaw line meets your, right below your ears. That's it. Just normal breathing here as we invite in, I am safe, and it is safe for me to move out of my comfort zone in order to grow. Just embodying it is safe for me to move outside my comfort zone. Allowing your body to receive this message as you continue your body scan down through your chest into your heart space. Just notice what that comfort zone feels like right now as you allow your heart to open up and receive all of the nourishment and safety and love available here. And continuing your body scan down through your abdomen, down through your arms, into your fingers and back up your arms, down into your hips, down through the top of your legs, going down through your knees, down to your lower legs, to your ankles, to your feet, and simply allowing your entire body to be a conduit for all of that movement and energy moving through, down from the very top of your head, seamlessly down and out through the feet into the ground, into the floor below you. And maybe you see a color, a certain light that energy is flowing as. Just notice it, allow it to be here. Just simply observing the breath right now as you continue to settle in. We'll now start the journey, this adventure of feeling safe for me to move outside of my comfort zone. Just starting when you feel ready, that halo active breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth at your own pace, as if the person next to you could hear you. And then take another breath, feeling this safety, this beautiful container that is keeping you safe. And allowing your body to just completely relax in this safety net. Knowing that you are held and that everything is a-okay. It all gets to be here. Continuing that cycle of breath, inhaling through the nose and that halo active. And just notice as you continue if there is any resistance present. Maybe you feel a certain tightness in your body. or there's a certain part that is more available to be noticed for resistance. Just simply acknowledge those parts or those segments. And you can say, I see you. And thank them. Thanking these resistant parts or any other parts that might be coming here. Acknowledging them for being here and being so present with you. Sending them some love, some gratitude. I am safe to move out of my comfort zone, to grow. And just notice what this safety feels like as you continue this halo active breath, feeling and sinking deeper into that beautiful cycle of breath. Moving any part of your body that feels like it wants to move. Maybe you adjust your positioning. Maybe you're shaking anything out. It's all great. It's all in service to your being and moving into safety. That's it. Take a couple more 2-part breaths here. Maybe just deepening these a little bit as you feel your heart opening. Just imagining this heart space amplifying its radiance and beautiful presence, knowing it is completely safe and held to show up as it needs to and as it wants and desires to. And now we will begin the triactive breath if that feels good for you, and only if it feels good for you. That 2-part inhale, exhaling on the exhale with your mouth. Gorgeous, that's it. Going at your own pace, just trusting your body with what is needed. It all gets to be here. I am safe. You feel into that safety, knowing you can move into your next level of growth outside your comfort zone right now. This is you entering your next sphere of growth. Mentally first, physically second, and everything comes along with it. Beautiful. Knowing you are in complete control of whatever feels good for you. I've got you and you've got you. Just settling in deeper relaxation into this triactive breath. Knowing you are fully and completely held. This growth zone is ready and able to sustain you. And if you have any emotions or any feelings that are present, just simply acknowledge those too. It is all part of your beautiful whole self, shining and moving into this sphere of growth. Maybe letting out any sounds, any movement. And at that next triactive breath, we're just going to exhale and hold the exhale at the bottom of the breath. So exhaling now, wherever you're at, keeping that breath held here, feeling the vastness. Your capacity is brilliant and beautiful. And inhaling on your cue when your body is ready, pushes through to its next breath, receiving oxygen, beautiful energy for your cellular memory, your cellular body, your emotional storing in your cells and your body. Returning back to that halo active now, the 2-part breath. And then exhaling, nice and long breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe this is a little longer than the first round. Maybe letting out a breath, maybe a sigh, whatever feels good for you. This is you moving out of your comfort zone. And you are so, so safe, creating this safety for yourself, knowing all is well here. It's just new. All is well here. It is just new. Breathing into this newness. Breathing into your capacity to expand and grow and stretch beyond what you think are your confines. That's it. So good. Beautiful. Just continuing to cycle that 2-part breath, the halo active, with your breath leading and guiding your body. Just feel what feels natural for you. What gets to be here today. Yes. Maybe you say yes to yourself, drinking in this energy of expansion to grow and to move beyond those comfort zone walls. You are doing this right now in the unknown, acknowledging yourself for this. This is happening. Just noticing where your heart is at. Is there safety? Is there other feelings available? Just allowing yourself to be present for all, and noticing in your body what is showing up here. This is your time. Moving yourself through any boundaries that feel small, any stuckness in your body that can move and transmute into flow. This is where it's at. You in your finest, beautiful self, allowing yourself to move in ways beyond your imagination, beyond what your confines and mental models are. It is safe for me. It is safe for me. I choose to do anything I please and is necessary for me to grow, to move these walls of my comfort zone beyond where they are now. And just letting out any sounds or any movement or any breaths, signaling to you, this is your growth. Continuing with that halo active now. Completing that circular breath cycle, taking it deeper or lighter, whatever your body feels called to do. Trusting and knowing that your heart, that beautiful heart space that you and you alone possess, is completely safe and available. Is available for shifting, is available for expansion, and to tap into the stream of flow for you. And this intelligence is profound in your growth because your heart is leading the way with every other part of you. Continue to breathe. You are not alone. I am right here with you. I've got you, and you've got you. Just imagine a stream of beautiful ribbons that are connecting you and me to strengthen all of your safety, all of your comfort zone expansion, to tap into the world that awaits you in this purposeful growth. The time is now to continue. And if it feels good for you at this time, I invite you to step into the triactive breath one more time, which is the 3-part breath, but only if you feel like this would serve you. It inhales through the belly, through the upper chest, and then out in one full swoop breath. This is you expanding into the realm of possibility, taking yourself deeper on the journey, allowing yourself to feel held in this beautiful safety net, this cocoon around you. Continuing at your own pace here. Just notice what is here right now for you in this breath. How are you allowing your safety to feel into this space? What is your body telling you? Feeling more relaxed as you go, deeper breaths into this triactive space. Letting out any sounds or shaking anything out, moving that feels good. And just noticing if there is any other resistance here, inviting that in to be present and meeting that resistance with your safety, knowing it is a-okay right now to be here. And your heart fully embraces any other parts that feel anything else other than safe. And allowing your heart space to swoop over all of your beautiful ribbons and streams of light that are working with you to feel safe, to grow further so you reach your other side. Transformation awaits, growth awaits, meaning awaits, adventure awaits. And just notice where you land with all of those things, knowing you are so, so safe. This is your time to feel into that as you continue. And this next inhale, just simply doing a top hold when you feel ready and only if it feels good for you. Holding that breath at the very top of your lungs, sensing where your body ends and where air begins outside of it, and feeling that integration, that separateness, but also wholeness that is all. And that breath that can sustain as you expand and beautifully fill this space, and exhaling when your body allows you to exhale and just allows you to know the signs for when you exhale. Yeah. And if it feels good to do one more top hold breath now, I invite you to join me. Only if it feels good, but this is a testament to your safety. If you would like to inhale and hold that breath at the top of your lungs, allowing that oxygen to penetrate and permeate every cell of your body in safety and in service to your growth. And exhaling when you feel good again. Just exhale, letting your body do the work. And releasing any breath patterns now. Simply going into a natural breathing pattern for yourself. Feeling totally relaxed. Feeling totally relaxed here as you continue to float back down to earth, to where you are. Beautiful. Allowing your heart space to be present as it's welled up, felt so strongly here. And you are so, so safe. And I invite you to notice any shifts that have been occurring in your nervous system. Maybe you feel different. Bringing your curiosity to what is different here, what has changed. Maybe energy has shifted for you. Maybe you have a new place of your comfort zone already. Just feeling yourself on the ground, allowing Mother Earth and gravity to keep you centered and held. Just feeling the weight of your feet, the weight of your arms, pulling you towards the center of the earth. Hmm. And if it helps you to have a hand and placing that on any part of your body that would like to connect, to feel that connection, go ahead and do that now. It might be one hand or both hands. Just allow yourself to feel that connection. Maybe rolling to one side if that feels good, if you're lying down. Bending your knees and holding your knees. Maybe rocking back and forth on your back to a side. It's all good. Whatever your body feels inclined to try or do. And you might just lay there still. It's all good. That's it. Settling into this beautiful space you've created in this new zone of comfort that has been surfacing and emerging. And acknowledging again the shift that's taken place, sending a little or a lot of gratitude, thanking yourself on any areas of your body that feel especially tender. Just thanking yourself for being here and creating this beautiful space, your safety, for allowing yourself to move out of your comfort zone and beyond to the next adventure that lies in front of you. To feel into that space, knowing this is exactly where I need to be. And notice if there's any messages coming through for you. Maybe you've already heard or understood some. Maybe you ask one more time if there are any other messages to know that you would like to receive and that you are open to receive for your highest good in service to your growth, in service to your safety, in this beautiful new arena of your comfort zone that is to come, that is here as well. A few more moments here. And if your eyes are still closed, I invite you to flutter them open, just taking in the colors and the sounds of the room, the textures, maybe fixating on one thing to ground yourself, to feel safe with. Maybe it's a flower or a picture, a clock, a desk. And you have all the time to do this. I invite you to sit up if you were lying down, slowly coming up, maybe rolling to one side and propping yourself up. And if you were sitting down, to just allow yourself to be present. And if you'd like to journal, if you'd like to take your journal out at this time, we're going to have a few minutes of journaling to share whatever your experience was for you. Maybe those messages that were received, you'd like to write those down. Or maybe just journaling about how this was for you. How was this experience? And know that it's all okay. It's only for your eyes and ears. Sometimes when we write things down, we get even different interpretations of those messages. Journaling is a very powerful practice to put words to something that doesn't easily have words for. And if you'd like more time to journal, I invite you to just pause this recording so that you can complete your journaling all in one place, as it's still really fresh for you. And I'd like to thank you for being here today, for your outside your comfort zone breathwork session. Thank you so much for being here to try this and to go through and allow yourself this experience, this beautiful experience, so that you can be safe and feel like you're growing and moving outside of your comfort zone, which is necessary for growth. Congratulations. Again, I'm Rachel O'Mara, and it's an honor to be here today with you.